fucking turned around, by the way. And he's like, that girl grabbed my ass. And I was like, that fucking girl? And she gave me a smirk. And when I saw that smirk, I wanted to go grab her by the fucking hair and show her. LOLTINO con Bryan Torresdey.
Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the LOLTINO podcast. Before we get into it, guys, we want to say that me and Tortarbie are going to be performing Saturday, May 2nd, Los Angeles, California at the HaHa Comedy Club, and Thursday, May 14th at the American Comedy Co. in San Diego, California. So go ahead and get your tickets. They'll be linked in the description below. And with that being said, guys, welcome to the episode. ¿Qué pasó, Tortarbie?
What's up? What's up? ¿Cómo estás, man?
Dude, just chilling. Yeah. Just enjoying life. Unfortunately, our boy Nacho finally had to fulfill his warrants. He's not going to be in the episode. He actually had to go in to court, and, you know, he's just dealing with that, which is okay.
Yeah.
And in fact, dude, I don't know. Have you ever gotten, I want to talk about this, a parking ticket in LA or have you gotten any tickets in LA?
Yeah.
They are absolutely
ridiculous,
insanely pricey compared to the rest of the country.
Yeah. Oh, the rest of the country.
Dude, okay, so I'll tell you right now. You know, I lived in New York before.
Okay.
A parking ticket in New York, if you park in a place that has like street sweeping, right? Or if you park in a too close to a fire hydrant, $60.
$60.
You know how much that is here? No. $140.
Really?
Yes.
Fuck, dude. That's crazy. Is it because California's bigger?
No, California, they just freaking milk you for every cent. Meanwhile, there's a homeless guy taking a shit or like jerry rigging. Have you seen where they jerry rig the electric lamps, the street lamps, and then they pull the electricity from it?
I've seen
and I'm
that.
like, and then cops drive by them and they don't do shit. But meanwhile, I parked in a place that was like after hours, and I come back to $140 ticket.
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild. Hell no. Yeah, I think the person you saw shitting on the street was me.
I thought it was fun. I did say hi. I don't know. You were too busy trying to. I guess it was like a stubborn one, right?
Leave me the fuck alone. It's not coming out.
Jesus. So I was like, dude, these tickets are insane. And then one of my cousins, bro, this is so mexy, right? One of my cousins, he had expired tags because, you know, that's what we be doing.
Yeah, dude. I hate rolling in those fuckers.
Yeah, so it's like expired tags. And then he got a speeding ticket. So he had expired tags with a speeding ticket. And then I think he didn't have up-to-date insurance. This is like the Mexican triple threat on the road, bro.
Those are the fuckers that I hate, like dealing with claims, because I used to do auto claims.
Oh,
bro. Like,
what was some of the worst shit that you would see?
Ay, chinguesu. So my favorite was always when they were at, like, you know, La Walmart shopping. Right?
We do be going to La Walmart.
La Walmart. No, es que estuve parqueado. And then they say parqueado.
Oh, dude, that's how you know they're freaking
like, great.
Pochito
This is
Pocho.
Be a great call.
Estaba parqueando?
Yeah, and I'm just like, I speak Spanish, but I know it's estacionamiento.
Eso.
You know?
You know why? Because you're a little fresita.
I was educated. You know what's crazy? I got a D in Spanish in high school. A D. I don't mean that D.
I was like, I think you wanted that. It's the one D you didn't want.
Dude. So
tell me about like these paisas, or like they're not even paisas, right? Because they're Spanish.
No, they're
freaking pocho.
No,
sabos.
They're not born here.
They're no.
Sure.
Oh, they are, but they still say parquear.
Not born here.
And they still say parquear.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, doesn't make sense. Anyways, we don't ask them their legal rights or whatever.
No, I know. I've worked in that business too.
So this fool's like, ay, es que estuve parqueado y pues me eché en reversa. And I'm like, oh my God, okay.
This is,
Y de repente me pegó el carro. He's saying, well, you know, they say the other car hit him. It wasn't him.
Even though he was the one that was moving.
Exactly. He's reversing. Reversing is more than likely, like, you're at fault.
Bro, it's your fault.
Because you're supposed to be looking and yielding and making sure it's clear before you actually reverse.
100%.
These people that are driving like this way, you know, and they have the right of way. But it's like these people, and then when I go and tell them that it's their fault, they're fucking mad at me.
Oh, yeah.
¿Qué pago esta pinche seguranza? And I'm like, a mí no me la paga.
Dude, no.
You know?
And that's the one thing. Sorry, I just want to make sure we got everything here. Sorry. Okay, we're good. Sorry. I just had to feel right there just to make sure we're recording properly. Because I got paranoid for a second. Yeah. But anyways, so with my primo, dude, you know, okay. Yeah, I had to make sure it was in. By the way, that's got to be the worst thing for her. Is like, is it in yet? That's got to be the worst thing a woman could ever say to you.
Yeah, and I've said that plenty of times.
Shut up.
Because you know I got dips, so I think they get confused where they're in, and I'm like, it's a huge difference of on your dick and then just kind of like grazing something. I don't know, right?
Are these? And I mean, is this happening while we're sober, or? And like, if you're a guy and you don't know if you've entered, or if you just got a real small one.
Dude, this one time I was like doggy style. I wasn't even doggy style. I was like laying flat on the bed and like my butt arched up. And this guy,
that's a great move,
dude. He was fucking in between my thighs. he was never inside of me at any given point. And I start laughing because I'm a bitch, you know. And then he's like, "Why are you laughing?" And I'm like,
this dude cannot tell the difference. By the way, that like if
it was a while too.
If I were you, I'd be kind of embarrassed. I'm like, you. Like,
I'm that loose, yeah.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck, dude? That's
this dude's just feeling friction.
Yeah, and so I start laughing. He's like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "Well, you're not inside me." and he's like, "Damn, girl, you are thicker than a Snicker."
That's what he said.
That's what he said. So
that's not a bad recovery line.
I bought a shirt. Now it says "thicker than a Snicker."
Thicker than a Snicker.
Yeah, dude.
Those thighs made him. Yeah. Those thighs don't lie.
I just don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it's like to have a dick, so I don't know. I guess the difference.
I mean, I look, as someone who owns that piece of machinery and that equipment that operates it daily. I think I would know. You know,
right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, how do you not know?
Yeah. I mean, I've also done the move where you're like trying to, you know, perhaps enter the back alley,
the butthole.
Trying.
Oh, hell no.
And then the girls are like, no. And you're like, all right, sorry, just testing to see if maybe.
Is that what you fuckers are doing? That's messed up.
Sometimes.
Just like
sometimes. But I don't. My mom listened to our last podcast and she was like, cochino. And I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, come on. You know, I was a vaguito.
Earmuffs.
My mom found when I was in middle school. By the way, this is like the Mexican shit. I lost my V in middle school, my V card, which I know is crazy young. Really young. It was like 13, 14.
I know.
That's crazy young.
Yeah.
But.
Oh my God.
I know.
Yeah.
But she found condoms and she got so mad.
Yeah.
And then.
She poked holes in them. Just kidding.
No. Just totally sabotaged my life. Ahora sí, you're going to have learned from your mistakes, cabrón.
Dude, there's crazy people like that.
Oh, dude, I've heard they've trapped NBA players like that.
Smart lady.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, dude. That's genius. If I was skinnier, oh man, I would have trapped a rich guy a long time ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why? By the way, though, I mean,
listen, we don't want to work. We don't want to, you know, not all of us, you know.
Look, and I'm glad you're saying this out loud because at least you're one of those that's telling the truth about it.
Yeah.
Like, because there's a lot of women that will say that they don't want that, but you're like, I'll freaking do it.
Bitch. Who the fuck is going to be like, you don't have to work no more? Oh, no, I must work. Like, no bitch is going to say that. You know, like you're going to get an allowance. Like, who's going to complain on an allowance? Who's going to complain about a nice ass house, nice ass car, fucking vacations, name brand, all this? Like, I'm not materialistic, but if that's a possibility, I'm going to fucking take it. You know? To
get a guy to, no, I mean,
like, it's fucked up. I'm not saying it's right.
Right.
But it's smart on a female's behalf.
Yeah, and I can understand that because it's like if you're approaching it, that have you heard the saying that we're like men are in love, women are in business?
Yes.
There are women like operate like that.
Yeah.
And it's good to know that you're at least being honest about it.
Yeah.
But like to me, I'm like, how does that not make women the worst? Of the two genders.
Oh,
really?
I'm a female, and
I love this. This is like that alpha female toxic. This is the toxic femininity that doesn't get addressed enough.
Exactly, and so I think there's bad in men and there's bad in women.
Hey, ¿qué tal, mi gente? This is your host Bryan Torresdey with an important message. The only thing that Edgars love more than free takis and hooking up with tortas is going to street takeovers. Isn't that right, Edgar?
That's right, cuz.
When Edgars get kicked out of their mom's house or kicked out of the mall for shoplifting, you can find them at any street takeover. Isn't that right, Edgar?
That's right, cuz.
You can also find Edgar wearing our limited edition Ed, and Edgar tee. Only 100 made. To get yours now, go to LOLTino.com. That's LOLTino.com. And if it says sold out,
you missed out, cuz.
That's right, Edgar. If you want to support the show, go to LOLTino.com. That's LOLTino.com. And get your t-shirt now. With that being said, let's get right back into the show.
You know what I mean? And I do think that I've seen, because I am the female, I have seen I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
You know, it's like I just like question our friendship.
Oh, like with women becoming friends with women?
Or even people that I've like met, or, you know, you go out and like they're drunk and then they start talking about how like, oh my God, I can't believe I fucked Billy. Like, I'm married. And you're in the restroom like, what is going on? And you're taking longer to wash your hands.
No.
Because you want to hear the
because you're just there,
you
just
hear
absorbing.
all the gossip of what women say in the restroom. And girls are going to be mad and be like, oh, girl code, like, fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
I get what you're saying.
Women have done ruthless shit. Like, women will have sex with multiple dudes and then try to trap one and be like, you're the baby daddy, and then you're not the baby daddy.
Oh, dude. I mean, when you watch Maury, or when you see those women where they're like, they got like, my favorite Maury's are where they have like 3 dudes on stage.
Bro,
and then they are all not the father. Like, dude, and then those guys instantly become best friends afterwards.
We're the 3 best friends.
We're the 3 best friends that ran a train on her.
It's so disgusting.
Dude, but also like, imagine if, I've always figured, I'm like, we should do a Maury episode where the kids react.
That'd be terrible.
To their freaking mom and dad. Like, when you find out that your mom is a straight up hoe.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that must be heartbreaking.
That is sad, you know?
Dude, I mean, if your mom is up there with 3 dudes and they're all not the father, bro, what does that do to you psychologically?
I know, and actually they do show the kids all in the back playing and shit. Like,
oh, that's always sad when they always do like the saddest B-roll, and then they always do the shot where it's like the dude who's just like this, like all still trying to be hard.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you see those fools that are like trying to be hard, and then they put the baby's face next to him, and the baby says at the same face, like those Maury episodes. Yeah. And then they are like, and then the moms are like, you see, he got your lazy eye too. He got his little slouch, and he got his button nose, and like all this stuff. And then it's like, you are not the father. Like,
oh shit, what happened?
Dude.
Man, that's wild. Like, I think
but you know women like that. Have you personally ever known a woman that you knew she got pregnant and it wasn't the dude, but she still tried to pin the dude on it? Have you ever have you ever known anyone that's done that?
I've never like known the person, you know, but I've met randomly.
Oh, okay.
You know? And because like I'm very open with about any topic, any situation or circumstances. And people just open up to me, you know?
Yeah.
They'll tell me that, like, dude, yeah, man, I couldn't tell who was the dad because, like a couple weeks before, I was getting busted in, and then
I was
going back to my ex, and I was like, and what the fuck did you do? Like,
that's insane.
It's crazy.
So it's like when you're, like, kind of hopping between partners, and they literally don't know.
My thing is, like, you're nasty.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna fuck 2 different dudes, at least like wear condom, at least with one of the other dudes. Like,
have a
decency,
or like, what do they call it? A control in your sex experiment.
Yes.
You know, like, have a control factor.
Yes, and at least write down the days you're fucking the dude, so in case you got
all you need to do, just like put it in your freaking Google calendar.
Yes, put it in like Monday, Billy, Wednesday, Stefan. I don't know, whatever the fuck, like something.
She's like extra sore, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
that's crazy to me. Like I could never do that because I grew up on Maury, and that's been my fear, and that's why I wear condoms. You know.
Well, like here's the thing too, dude. Like, there is I don't know what it is about, from what I've heard from this dating generation, everything.
Yeah.
We were like, we're both millennial, older millennial.
Yeah.
We were indoctrinated our entire lives to be like condoms, because if not, and then we also grew up on like 16 and Pregnant on MTV, and you're like, oh, damn.
I was like, fuck that.
Oh,
dude.
I know.
I love my sleep.
Yeah, you're like 16 and Pregnant on MTV. That was like, I remember in high school, everyone was like binge watching that show.
I was watching it all the time.
Yeah, and we're like scared. And then you would have the sex ed where they would show you, like, we actually got to see the photos.
I did.
Of like all of the diseases. So you're like, damn. Like,
so my mom, when she was in nursing school, she had a book too.
Oh.
And then I'm a cochina, so I just wanted to see what a dick looked like, you know? I mean, I saw my first dick when I was in first grade, but like...
Okay, so you're judging me for losing my V card in 8th grade.
But I saw, and I didn't ask for it to be, shown. So like, we're in first grade. We're literally in the classroom.
I hope it was not this isn't one of those stories where it's like, we're going to have like Dr. Phil walk in, right? Some trauma, like...
It was traumatic because it was disgusting. But so we're literally in school. It's my friend, the guy, and then me. And
you're all in the same grade.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
grade.
God.
Oh,
I didn't know if it was like an uncle or
No. Oh, God, no.
Yeah, you're like, it's casual.
Isn't that normal? So anyways, this fool just stands up in between, my friend and I, and he just whips his dick out.
Shut the fuck.
This is first grade, and I'm just like.
It's kind of ballsy.
It was disgusting. It looked like a burnt hot dog.
Ay, cabrón.
Yeah, so I was like, I genuinely don't know how I didn't turn lesbian after that, because that was the nastiest dick I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, but the other girl did, so that's funny.
So this dude flashed it, and the other chick...
Now she's a lesbo.
Imagine your dick being so bad that like it literally turned a girl lesbian.
I think that's what happened, because I don't think she was going that way,
No.
And now she's a lesbian.
What did you tell this kid? You're like...
I just remember being like, ew, and then but I don't think we even went as far as telling the teacher or anything like that. Like,
no,
and then
so then later on you got cured after you cleansed yourself of that little first grade
seriously threw holy water everywhere.
You then went and looked up your mom's nursing books on penises.
By this point, I'm like...
So your mom had a cock book?
Bro, it was like...
Instead of a cookbook?
It was all like, the women parts and then the male parts.
Yes.
And then I wanted to see what a nice dick would look like.
What?
And instead, they all had diseases on them. So I was just like really fucking grossed out.
So and when you say like you wanted to see what a good one looked like...
Yeah.
You were like, hey, I've heard these are nice.
Yes.
It was like you were like shopping for cars.
Yeah,
you're like, I want to see what the new models look like.
Yeah. Well, because I'm like, compared to like, what, you're 7 years old in first grade, right?
Yes.
And then now I was like, 15, 16. So I'm kind of like, I want to see.
And then instead, what did you find? Just like
all the diseases on the cloth. I was like, oh, dude, this is fucking gross.
And that didn't turn you lesbian?
Honestly, there was so many factors that I can't believe didn't turn me lesbian. I mean, I went through my bi-curious.
By the way, I love how...
Every girl does that.
Is that true?
Yeah, I think every girl does that.
What? But
I did it for free drinks, let's be real.
So it was all like vanity and for selfish reasons.
Yeah,
I didn't like girls at all. Because most like dudes, I feel. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this: are dudes allowed to have?
No.
Okay, that answers it.
I already knew where you were going, and the answer is always no, because like
if guys are bi-curious, you're just
gay.
You're just gay.
Yeah, you're just fighting that.
And if women are bi-curious,
it's hot. It's different.
And you know what? I agree with you.
It's like, I mean, no offense to the community, right? Like, I have a bunch of gay friends and lesbian friends, but if you're going to see two attractive women making out, like, that's hot. Even women will be like, that's hot,
Yeah, I think everyone loves that.
I don't even care if you're a fine-ass guy. I don't want to see two men make out. Like, that's not going to turn me on.
Dude, you know what's crazy? And I have friends that are like lesbians and gay and stuff. And one thing that I've heard from them is that the kind of porn they watch, they like to see two gay men. So they're lesbians, meaning they're attracted to women, but the porn that they watch is two dudes.
Why?
Exactly.
That doesn't make sense. You don't even.
By the way, I've heard straight women that are into that too.
Lesbian?
No, 2 dudes.
Hell no.
I'm like, what? I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, I'll watch like 2 dudes bang a chick. That's different, you know. The Eiffel Tower.
There needs to be like, you're like, isn't part of it where you're like picturing yourself in there?
Yeah.
So I'm like, if both people are like the complete opposite gender,
that doesn't make sense to me.
right?
Well, okay. So here's the thing. So like, my thing with the lesbians is like, you guys stick dildos in you anyways. Like, you just.
I mean, that's what I've always thought too.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, it's that whole thing. Or when you see like the studs, right? The butch.
Yeah. Some
Like
of those motherfuckers be looking good. I was just like, oh shit.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm like, isn't your whole thing that like you don't like men?
Yeah.
But yet you're gonna look as manly as possible.
Yeah.
That to me doesn't make any sense at all.
Yes, I agree. Or
that's like a racist who like puts on blackface because they're like, I feel better. You know what I mean? Like that's like, you know what I mean? Like it makes no sense to me.
Like the other day I went to Ulta and I was getting like some makeup and the individual that was helping me was evidently a man, like 100%.
Okay.
But it was dressed, you know, as a woman. So it's tranny.
It was tranny.
Yeah. But it's just like, bro, shave your fucking beard off.
Oh, it was like
full on fucking beard, makeup the fuck out. And I'm just like,
it's like where they're not even trying.
Yeah. So it's just like, why? Like, if you're trying to look like a female, shave your fucking face.
And they were just full on like
had full on like makeup,
5 o'clock shadow, all
dude,
that.
like barbon, and I'm like, this doesn't even make sense. Like,
you're
I don't understand that.
What's the look here? Like, what are we trying to do?
Honestly, it looked like a cracked out homeless prostitute. That's what it looked like.
That honestly, I think that's a look.
Yeah, it is, dude. You can Google it, and we're gonna be like, yep, that's exactly what it was.
I know, dude. I mean, I think now, especially too, where it's like. Yeah. Also, like, I'm seeing all this thing where, like, everyone's, like, poly, or, like, everyone's, like, in an open... What do you mean? No, like...
shit, my bad.
Poly short. Yeah, everyone's just doing the weasel. You're like, everyone is poly short. Pendeja.
It's because last time I saw him perform, and I'm like, is he gay or not? And then he ends up talking about it, and then he asked the audience, "You guys think I look gay?" And I'm all, "Yeah," and he's like, "Fuck." So he does. So that's what I thought. But okay, so you meant.
But by the way, that's the majority of white comics. So
actually, dude. Yeah.
No, but when we're talking about like polyamorous and stuff, like everyone's like, especially Gen Z, I'm like, none of them are like in committed relationships. Everyone's just like. Banging each other, and I'm like, you guys are too white for me. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, like, I can't think of any Latino like open marriages or like like I think we're just too possessive.
I am fucking toxic. So
like, did you see that Nikki Glaser thing?
Oh my god, yeah.
I wanna just watch that and then just talk about it. Now that we're talking about it, it's like with this chica, mira.
I like her, and then I saw this.
So if you guys don't know, Nikki Glaser recently was on the Call Her Papi podcast, and she talked about her relationship. Mm-hmm. And I've always known that her biggest thing was she likes that her man is wanted by other women. And I've known that to a degree. I think when you're with someone that you find very attractive, like, you know that they're going to be appealing to other people. Yeah. Totally understandable. But then that's where it stops.
Yes.
You don't let them go into it. But for her, her biggest thing was she not only likes that other women are into him, but also that she lets him have like little escapades with them. And that turns her on. So let's just watch the clip and then we can talk about it.
Maybe it's my competitive nature. Like, I want a guy who other girls want. Like, I like something that is like, you know, you want a handbag that other girls are like, oh my God, I'm dying to get that.
That's
like,
relatable. That is relatable. Like, yeah. I have experienced that, like, masochism to a certain degree where I'd be like, tell me about every ex. Tell me about all the things. Like, that part of the beginning of the relationship.
Were you horned up for it, or were you like, I want to know because I hate
No,
this
it
girl?
definitely like made me be like, okay, now I'm gonna like fuck you 10 times better tonight.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
But then
it's like showing their value, that they are valued by other women. Because I respect women. and women's opinions. I do.
This all comes back to hating men. This whole thing is like men are disgusting and they need to get their boners fixed immediately. And I don't really want to fix your boner, but I love women.
I want my boyfriend to fuck other women because I just love women so much.
Okay, I mean, she's kind of joking there, but
I'm all doubt it.
I think there is a sense, though, that, look, at the end of the day, I have kind of seen that from my own personal perspective.
Yeah.
And my pops, he was one of those type of old school Latino machismo kind of dudes. Yeah. And my mom found out about some of the things he was doing outside of the playing field.
Yeah.
And she still stayed with him. And I've seen other relationships like where that happens. So I think there is truth to that degree. And I know like some women are like, I saw the comment section where like women are like, no, like that's just cheating. Like it's just wrong and everything. But my experience has taught me is like, if the dude's at a certain level, like if he's successful, good looking and all this stuff, a lot of women are willing to like turn the other way.
Yeah.
Or they get to, like, she obviously is into it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Like your dude right now.
Oh, a la verga. I would. Hell to the fucking knob. You're watching. I'm watching you.
He's actually in the other room. Can we go down again?
He's on. No, I'm kidding. No, like, so we had gone out to celebrate a friend's birthday, and it was at a nightclub. So we were dancing, and I'm in front of him, I'm grinding him and shit, and this girl walks behind him and fucking grabbed his ass.
Oh. And
then I felt him like,
shuffle.
Yeah. And then I was just like, and I turn around, I'm like, what's wrong? And he's like, and then he was like, because he hesitated.
He realized.
He knows who I am. And so the girl, she fucking turned around, by the way. And he's like, that girl grabbed my ass. And I was like, that fucking girl? And she gave me a smirk. And when I saw that smirk, I wanted to go grab her by the fucking hair and show her who the fuck I am. Because that's just disrespect.
Oh, yeah. No, that's just straight.
You clearly see what's happening, and you're going to fucking grab his ass in front of me?
Oh, no, that was like a straight up.
Bitch needs to be checked, And then he grabbed me. He's like, no, calm down. And I was just like, you're lucky you're here and I don't drink anymore because, I get a little crazy.
And what did she do?
She was just like walked away and I fucking calmed down, because at the end of the day, it's not worth it,
But that is, but here's the thing, that is like assault.
She's taunting.
Well. And she, that's like straight up toxica behavior.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're smart for walking away from that.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to lead to anything good.
Yeah.
But at that point, like, what you got to do that other women desire.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. He's very attractive, and I'll constantly hear like, oh, you're with him? Like.
No effing way. From who?
Just fucking people, haters, you know what I mean? Or
well, we can address that a little bit. But what I'm curious about, though, is that, like.
There's no way. There's no way. If I'm not going to allow another bitch to grab his ass, nonetheless am I going to allow
him to have a little
physical activity with any female.
No. And that's the whole point of, like, when it comes to and also, like, the host is like, I want to hear about your past and everything. I don't like that, dude. I'm one of those people where, like, to me, and some people think this is a toxic trait. I don't give a damn, right? To me, I'm going to address this to camera. When I'm with a girl, to me, your past is your past. If I'm with you, I'm with you. But I also don't want to hear about your effing past.
Yeah, bro.
To me, it's like you wipe the hard drive clean. Yeah. I know there was stuff on there before.
Yeah.
But I don't want to know about it. Like, to me, it's just clean. You were 3D printed for me. I know there was probably things that have happened before, but I don't need to hear about it.
I agree.
Because before I met my wife, I was like in relationships with women and they would just volunteer shit. And I would just be like, hey, straight up, like, hey, look, you did that, but I don't need to hear about that.
Yeah.
What are you trying to get from me?
Yeah.
Because
there's people like that get aroused,
Yeah, and she's like, I like it. It turns me on. I'm like.
Yeah. Oh, so, when I was single on the dating apps, I was constantly asked by couples if I wanted to be a cuck. What is it called? A cuckold?
If you guys want to support this channel, do me a favor, go to LOLTINO.com. That's LOLTINO.com, where you can go ahead and cop shirts just like this, and shirts like this. We also do sell snapback caps like this one that says Puro Pinche Juicy Tortas. Type in juicy at checkout for 15% off. Thank you guys once again.
You never heard of that?
Of course I've heard of that, but how is it in the sense where, meaning like.
So it's like couples profiles.
What dating app is this?
It's every single one.
Couples make profiles?
Yes.
Dude, I've been off the apps for, I met my wife on an app. Yeah. So, but I have not been on since.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. So couples actually, and this is news to me.
Yes. So couples have profiles online. And they will literally say, married couple looking for a unicorn or whatever.
What?
Or
that's crazy.
I've also had like guys who are not in relationships tell me that they're looking for a girl that will suck another guy's dick here and there. And I was like, what?
What?
And
and
I'm over here like, damn, this sounds like great and a trap, Like, I don't know if it's...
it's too good to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so I can suck other dick?
It feels like a sting operation, right?
It does, yeah. So that's where my brain went at first. But then I'm like, I've never been that person anyways. Like, I can't be like multiples. It's just one, I have a terrible memory. Let's start there. So I easily would fuck it up. But
just like what we talked about, like the girl, like it's like you would be the girl on Maury. I don't know.
That's what I've never wanted. Like
you are the dick sucker.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you know? So yeah, I don't know. Fuck no. There's no woman touching my man. I don't share. I've never been that type of person. I'm not.
She lost a lot of points. Because a lot of women look up to Nikki Glaser. They're like, she's kind of like fierce. She's funny. She's confident. Talented. But then as soon as they found this out, all of a sudden, boom.
So check this out. So I went to go see her perform at the Comedy Store.
Right.
And I had never seen
She's
her perform.
Great, by the way.
I was excited because I'm like, fuck yeah, she's kicking ass. Like, I love supporting comedians anyways. And she goes and talks about how like, oh, I'm at a certain age. I don't want kids. I know that. Like, I'd rather save my money for like a facelift or something like that. And then I'm like, damn, she's kind of like putting out the image, not the image, but what is the word I'm looking for where they're just like really pushing for like women to not have kids.
Yeah.
And I'm
she's basically like more like kind of the like modern feminists.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't like that because it's like you're starting to get women already have that bad idea with the whole feminine bullshit.
So you are against like that third wave of feminism where it's like.
Yeah, like everybody's entitled to your opinion, but then now once you reach a certain level, I feel like now you're really trying to push that and make women like, yeah, you're right, and
to not have kids and all that.
And it's just like to each your own. Cool, you don't want to have kids, that's great. Like, but don't like push it out there and make it seem like it's cool.
Yeah, like I've always thought that too, where I'm like, there's this whole notion where you kind of like live for yourself.
Yeah.
And
like, just be funny. You stay away from that.
No, what I'm talking about is like when people are like, I don't want to have kids because I want to be able to, wake up late on a Saturday. I don't want to be like one of those people. And by the way, I'm like, I think there is a certain degree of people that should not have kids.
Oh yeah.
I think we can all agree on that. Yeah. Like if you're on one of the Maury bitches.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Stop.
Yeah, freaking do not. But I also do think that there's a lot of people that I'm like, I think you having kids would actually be that X factor in your life that you're probably looking for.
Exactly.
And like
It'll
be a good
change
parent.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think a lot of people, and I've heard this even from other people, it's like the people that don't have kids are the ones that should, and the people that have kids right away, most people should not.
Yeah, dude.
So it's like, I kind of agree with that because I see a lot of the missteps that my parents made, and I don't carry it as like trauma. To me, I don't judge my parents because I know they went through a bunch of shit that probably I don't even know. Yeah. And I hate it when people do that. They're like, they judge their parents. And I'm like, bro, you don't know what their fucking shoes are like. Yep. There's probably a lot of stuff that they're keeping away from you. But I also do know enough that I'm like, when my wife and I do decide to take that step, I know, like, I'm like, okay, these are the steps that my parents misstepped on that I'm not going to repeat.
Exactly. I think also, like, a lot of individuals have a terrible upbringing. Yeah. So that kind of is like, I don't want to have kids because I don't want to put my kids through that. And again, that's great. Like, if you know, again, there's certain people that should and shouldn't, but you don't. Just stop trying to like just convince the audience that that's good.
And know? I also do think too, like there's this whole notion where it's like it's all like vanity and greed because people are like, no, I want to be a boss babe. I want to, you know, get a new Birkin, drive a G-Wagon. Like I'm too busy. I'm too much in my hustle and like all this stuff. And at the end, I'm like, dude, but when you're older and you are about to die, all of that shit's not going to matter. Exactly. Your social media is not going to matter. All of your career accolades and all that shit, not going to matter. Like when I get into those like moments where like, as you get older, like spending time with my mom is so important to me. Absolutely. Like one of my favorite things to do now is that now that my mom's older and I get emotional actually. I don't know why. Is like going to buy groceries with my mom. Yeah. I don't know why it's making me emotional, but like going to the grocery store, because it reminds me of like when I was a kid and she would like take me. Yeah. And then now when my mom visits, I'm like, Mom, let's go buy groceries together. Yeah. You know?
It's a memory.
And that to me is like, that to me, I would take that 10 times more than like headlining a show at a casino or like, you know, performing at the Laugh Factory or, you know, doing shows in Chicago or New York. Like, you know what I mean? Like going out and performing, that's all fun and great. But like at the end of the day, like what is truly important to you? And I think that like that message being pushed on, especially to like young girls and even young men too, like it's the other side too. The alpha guys were like, oh, you know, you gotta treat your woman like this. And I'm like, dude, at the end of the day, it's like all of that is cool. Yeah. But it's not what's going to give you that reason. Exactly. Like what's a stronger reason to do something for your child that you're raising to pass and try to make the world better for someone else that's going to carry on your name, or to do something because you want to drive a G-Wagon. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like,
and to me, like I'm going to throw in religion in there because I firmly believe that a lot of these people who say these things don't believe. Yeah. You know, and if you are focused on money, fame, and all that stuff, then that's really like the evil side.
Oh,
taking control. So I don't know, like now that I'm older, like you were saying, I am, and I don't drink, I'm much closer with my parents. I appreciate them more. I understand every single struggle that they had. Not everyone, right? Yeah. Because they didn't tell all, but... And even my grandma, like you just look at the respect, the hustle. Like these women were real tough women. They endured a lot, you know. And I'm for like, you know, some of the changes that happen with women, but it's just like, okay, now you're getting too masculine, girl. Simmer down. Like simmer down. Yeah. You know? Like let the man be a man. The woman be a woman, and I think society would be a much better place that way.
Right, and as opposed to just being like kind of pushing this messaging, right? It's like, because I've even seen with like the girl who hosts the Call Her Daddy and stuff, like her whole experience is like women get out there and experience, and it's okay to have a high body count, like all this stuff. And I'm like, that to me, I'm like, that is someone who's trying to fill in like an empty void. Versus like just trying to like work on yourself and then focusing on one partner and then like actually trying to work through it. And by the way, it's not going to be fucking easy. Yeah, I mean, as someone who's married and it's like we have had some rough patches, but you work through that. Yeah. And then as you work through it, you become a better person. And yes, learn from it. I also think that I'm like, if you're with someone and you're trying to learn and grow and they're not, they're stuck in their ways. Yeah. Like, yeah, then you learn to be like, okay, I'm not going to let myself get brought down by this person. Yeah. But I also do think that, like, dude, go through that, learn, get better, try to be a better person, and then, yeah, like, have kids, start a family.
A lot of them really have, again, some way, shape, or form, parental issues. They really do.
Fuck yeah.
Like, there's no stripper out there that has a father. That's just facts. I mean, they got a father because that's how they were born. But, like, in their life, there's no fucking way.
Oh, yeah.
Or what the girls that do the OnlyFans, like, no.
Dude, well, that is, to me, is the craziest, like, all the OF stuff of, like, how common that is. For, like, everybody. Young, like, what's that girls, 20-something-year-old.
Sophie, as soon as she turned 18, she was already, like, on TV and whatever. And as soon as she turned 18, she got her OnlyFans. Yeah. And I think she made, like, I don't know how many millions in the first hour.
That's insane.
So that goes to show you how many creeps were just waiting for her to be 18.
Well, yeah, I'm like, dude, that I know some guys go, oh, it's legal. I'm like, yeah, forget going to jail, dude. You're going to hell. Like, literally, you know what I mean? And also, to me, it's like, with all of that, I'm like, it also is kind of proving the point of, like, it's one thing to say that you're, like, okay with you know, this is my value, but, like, when you're literally putting a monetary price, it's like you'll see comments and be like, what's my value? You know, it's like a guy has to do all of this, and then it's like, yeah, it's actually $9.99 a month. You know? Yeah. And it's like, dude, I agree with you, because I'm like, we have not seen the other side of it. Like, trust me, when you're in your early 20s, you don't think you're going to care about this shit. Yeah. And then you go, and time passes, and once something is on the internet, bro, it is there forever. So I cannot imagine what society is going to look like in, like, 10 to 15 more years.
Even in 5, it's getting scary.
All these 5, in the next 5 years, if all of these OF girls, all of a sudden, the money starts drying up, all of this starts going away.
That guy died too, the creator.
Oh, the guy who did it? The OF? Oh, dude, yeah.
And I think he was, like, young.
Yeah. I think he had, like, cancer or something. But that, to me, is like, dude, we don't know what the other side looks like when it comes to, like, all of these OF girls. And that to me, where I'm like, that's going to be a lot of I also think it's hilarious. I'm like, there are female comedians that I've seen that have these pages. Like, they'll promote them.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, I just don't understand.
I would be embarrassed.
Well, I'm like, you say, and I've seen this in comedy where it's like, there's some women that are like, I want to be taken serious, like, for my humor and my jokes. I'm like, yeah, but if you're literally selling it, aren't you contradicting your own message? Like, that to me is, I'm like, what's the empowerment there? Like, there's this whole thing where it's like,
it's not. They see it as empowerment because they're thinking, like, oh, I made the decision.
Okay. So what's your perspective on that? Like, when you think of, like, women who, like, start an OF site, right? And then still claim that it's, like, empowering and, like, it's pro-woman.
You're delusional, sweetheart. That's just, it's true though. Like, there is no way, shape, or form empowering to sell yourself that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then again, this is where the controversy starts, because men will be like, well, just because you're not putting it online, you know, when you go on dates and then you end up having sex, it's kind of like the same thing. And I'm just like, it's literally not the same thing.
No, I mean, that's like, if you're, exactly. It's like, there's one thing for, like, putting up a paywall and have strangers clicking and downloading your photos and videos. Yeah. And by the way, it's like, to me, there's just no way that you feel like that money cannot feel that good, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's better? Like, when you make money from, like, making an entire room laugh and then you get paid, that money feels great. But I'm like, if you're just, like, literally taking photos of yourself, videos, putting it out there, like, dude, I was shocked. Like, some women that I know that are in entertainment, and then when you see them, like, post, like, a story and they're, like, full length hair, and I'm like, really, you're doing that?
Dude, yeah, it's nuts.
That is crazy to me.
Yeah, you know, it kind of upsets me because, you know, I was sending pictures and videos for free for many years. Like, before OnlyFans.
And now you couldn't throw a paywall?
I would have been rich, dude. No, I'm kidding. It's, listen, when I was a drunk hot mess, lost,
When you were full toxica torta?
Yeah. Literally full throttle. I had a different mentality. I didn't have healing, trauma, all that stuff. So I didn't care.
Yeah.
At all. Like, had zero care, but now going on almost 5 years sober, the
congrats,
healing,
by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The healing, going to church, believing, and all.
And you're in comedy, like you're building, like you're working, you're leveling up everything. It's like,
and so I have a different perspective because I genuinely do want to earn this because of my humor, because of my jokes, like my personality, my whatever. And I felt like I degraded myself when I went to kill Tony in Austin.
Oh,
because,
do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we could talk about that.
Okay, so talk about, there was a thing where you were going to be on the Kill Tony New Year's Eve show that was airing on Netflix.
Yes.
So let's talk about this because there's a lot of people that are Kill Tony fans out there, and they try to portray it as like very raw and anything can happen, but they're just like any other reality show. There are producers in the background. And look, this is only for the Netflix taping. We don't know what it's like week to week when it's just like the podcast, but this is like their Netflix show.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening?
So when I was signing up, and this was at the Moody Center in front of 15,000 people.
This is just outside of Austin, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's still considered Austin.
Okay. So this is at the New Year's Eve Moody Center show.
Yeah. So I'm signing up and I'm like, I got to get on this. How the fuck can I get on
Hell
this,
yeah.
dude?
Yes.
And then I'm like, my titties look good, right?
Oh.
And so I asked the
You're
guy.
going for the, you're showing off the goods.
Listen, when I was drunk, I used to show them for free. So, for beads. Free shots too. So, I asked the guy, I was like, hey, can I flash my titty?
Damn, Tortarbie.
Yeah. And then he was just like, well, is it going to be covered or pasties or what? And I was like, well, I do have my stickers, my Tortarbie stickers. So I wanted some way, somehow to show like my brand, but I couldn't wear my dress where I had Tortarbie on.
They weren't allowing any personal.
It said no logos, and I just wanted to be safe and just not wear it.
Period. Okay.
But I was like, let me see how else I can,
And this is one of the producers.
I'm assuming, I don't know the guy I was signing up with. I don't know his.
I'm sure, yeah. It's like a production producer.
Yeah. I mean, he had a little thing here, so he must have been important.
So then what happened?
So he confirms, and he's like, yeah, where are you sitting? Da, da, da. And I'm like, okay, like, all right, well, whatever, right?
Right.
Thinking nothing of it. I walk in, and I ask, because I had floor seats, and so when I get down there, I was like, hey, I have a question. If they call us, because I'm one of the comics, I have the wristband and everything, where am I going to get called? And the guy goes, oh, you're the girl. And I'm like, what? You're the girl?
¿Qué pasó?
Okay. So I'm sitting watching the show, and then I get picked, and I'm apeshit. Like, apeshit.
Dude, that's awesome.
I had to take a shit, by the way.
You're apeshit while having the shit.
Yes. And I'm wearing the tightest faja ever, so I'm just like, there's no way. Like, because you got to go,
And is it, do you get pre-show shits when you do stand-up?
All the time.
I know a lot of comics that get
all
that.
the fucking time. I hate it. It is the worst. Like, I need to know when I'm going, so then that way my body like lets it all out.
So this is a ritual for you.
Basically. It's
and if you don't shit, you bomb.
right?
And shit your pants.
Yeah. Oh my God. So we go backstage, and the guy tells me, he's like, you better have one hell of a pasty. And then I was like,
oh, so you knew
the code. Like,
so at that point you're like, I'm getting on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because he already said my name by that point.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so we go backstage, and I'm crazy. Like,
yeah.
I can't think. There's a million things. I have to take a shit. I'm like, oh my God, there's this, there's that. He's like, sign this. I have no idea what I'm signing. I can't remember my name. I'm fucking ecstatic. And
that's crazy, yeah.
I see, so he goes, wait, we have to confirm if Netflix is going to let you flash. And I'm like, fuck.
So now you're like, I have to do this.
Yes. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Oh my God, it's going to be on Netflix. And I was like, that's kind of cool. But then, and then I'm thinking like, what is my parents going to think? My family, everybody, you know? Because I'm like, this is now live. Like me showing my titties everywhere else when I was drunk, like no one has record of. But this was going to be possibly aired on Netflix, you know? So
dude, yeah, where hundreds of millions of people could possibly see
so
your
I'm
tortitties.
My tortitties. Oh my God. So all of a sudden, so he confirms, he's like, okay, Netflix said yes. And I was like, son of a bitch. And I go, whatever you do, don't laugh. And I fucking take out socks because I had stuffed my titties. I wanted my titties to look fucking nice and perky, you know, because I'm a real torta, so it hangs a little. And so I take my socks out. This guy starts laughing at me. He's just like, your secret's safe with me. And I was just like, make sure they're safe. Those were the only pair I brought. You know?
You're like, I need those back.
I do, because that was the only socks I brought. Shit. So Carrot Top comes down, and I was
of course.
I was like, oh my God, Carrot Top, I'm so excited to meet you, but I'm nervous. He's like, you're going to do great. And I give him a hug, right? His fucking hair gets stuck in my mouth. And I
you got a carrot hair in your mouth.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
And then
I think that's 7 years of good luck, by the way.
I hope so. So, you know, I was like, oh, I got one of your hairs. And then, dude, he starts fingering my lip and like.
So Carrot Top is literally.
He's doing this, trying to find the fucking hair. And then I was just like, fuck it. What are you going to do? Say no? Like, don't touch me? Like.
No, it's Carrot
just
Top.
had your fingers in my mouth. You know what I mean?
You just became one of his props for his next
Bro,
show.
He was literally playing with dildos on stage right before. So, tasted a little rubbery. So I go on stage, you know, they call my name, and I'm just like, holy fuck, dude. Like, you can see every human. And I'm like, this is not
15,000 people.
I'm telling myself, don't shit on stage. This is not how you're going to go viral. Literally fucking suck it up, you know?
Yeah.
So I see Fluffy, Roseanne Barr, Rob Schneider.
This is huge.
Tony, Redman, and I'm just like, oh my God. And so I did what I did. Didn't do the greatest. It took me 30 seconds to get to my jokes. They're like, where are you from? I'm like, California. The entire fucking crowd boos me.
Yeah,
and
they
I was
hate.
just like, what the hell? Like,
You know why? Texas, for some reason, they're like, don't California my Texas. That's like a common saying.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, in California, they're not even thinking about you guys.
Literally.
And here's the thing. I'm from Texas.
Yeah.
I'm from San Antonio, born and raised. Texas with this whole like that is so cringe.
Yeah.
The whole like, hey man, just don't turn my don't vote like a Californian out here, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Shut up.
dude, shut up.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
I couldn't
get
believe
over yourselves.
that I got booed just because I said I was from California. And mind you,
So annoying. It's so gay.
Dude, super gay.
Yeah.
Guess what my reaction was?
What?
I was like, oh my.
So
To everybody, dude. Because I was
did
like,
they cheer after that?
Honestly, dude.
You don't even remember?
I don't remember shit. I'm just telling myself, don't shit. Don't forget to show your tits. Don't shit. Like literally that. So, you know, they're going through the interview, and I feel like the interview is about to end. And I was just like, hold on, Tony, I have a surprise. You know, because I'm like, if I don't show my titty, like, I'm not going to get aired on Netflix. Like, that is just running in my head. And then I was like, and I just bust out my left titty. It wasn't even like both, you know, because I had the mic on this hand.
Did you have a button-up blouse? Is that what happened?
No,
or?
I had a dress that kind of went like
So
this.
you just pulled it
I
down.
literally just like, and so I was wearing my stickers, though. And my stickers are like this big, right?
Yeah.
They fucking booed my titties. I got, my boob got booed.
What?
And I'm just like, what just happened?
And then what? Okay, so the entire audience gets
Booed.
mad,
They get mad at me showing my titty.
which confirms our previous statement of stop being so gay, Texas.
Dude.
And
So,
then
I think I came up with the reason as to why they booed me. They booed me because it was my left titty and maybe their right wing.
oh yes,
I
that's
know.
right tits. So you go left tit, right tit. It would have gotten a different reaction.
I don't know.
So
Like,
okay, and then what?
theory.
The panel, the Kill Tony panel, which is
Yeah.
Fluffy, Rob Schneider, Roseanne Barr.
Yeah. they were all really nice. I thought they were going to fucking rip me a new one. And I was like, dude, I'm already feeling like shit because I got my titty booed. You know, I've never had my titty booed. I usually get either money, shots, beads, you know, or sucked on. But
meanwhile, if you were Bert Kreischer showing your titties, they would have fucking lost it. Yeah.
I think that's the problem is my titty was nice and not hairy. So
they wanted some Bert Kreischer.
I think, or they thought it was like a big ass salami nipple. Like, I don't know. And I'm like, no, I have really nice breasts. Like, what the fuck, you know? I don't want like this image. And
the sticker stayed on?
Yeah.
Okay.
God. If it would have been full
maybe they were expecting maybe the fact that it was covered.
I think so.
Because they were like, we want it raw. They wanted the Girls Gone Wild raw and uncensored, not like when you see the commercial on Comedy Central.
Yeah. So that shit got me though, and I felt again. This goes back to the whole, you know, like I'm upset with myself for stooping that low. For an opportunity.
So you felt a little shame.
Very shame. Very, very much so.
And what happened afterwards? So you get off stage, and they treat you nice. Yeah. Even Tony.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like the whole panel was very nice to me.
That's
they were
good.
Like, you just didn't get to your jokes on time because again, it's a minute, and I'm not a 1 minute comic. You know, I had my 1 minute.
Oh my god! That's the reason why I hate that entire type of formula that they have because. If you're one of those comedians that like you want to engage with like a story, like by the way, like someone like Gabriel Iglesias, he could probably get a laugh in a minute, but he's way better with like 5 minutes at least, you know? So the 1 minute thing is like, I hate it. Like trust me, I can write a good A and B joke, right? Go on our Instagrams. You can see our stand up. We can be funny in a minute because that's what an Instagram reel is. But you also like, to introduce yourself for the audience to get used to. I mean, just to me, it's like, it's not conducive to good comedy. It gets you basically like, it's like clickbait type of jokes. Yeah. So you did the minute and you're like, fuck,
I was upset with myself. And then I'm like, here we go. They're going to rip me a new one. I'm already mortified at being booed, showing my fucking titty, having my titty fucking booed, have to take a shit, you know? And they were all like, cool though. They were like, you just didn't get to it on time. And I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. I'm nervous. You know, I was going to say this. And then I was just kind of like that. Like it was like, it just, and then there was this one motherfucker right in the front. He was like, you fucking suck.
Oh
like,
my God.
I was like, I'm going to remember your face, bitch. Like, it's just like.
You talk shit back to him?
Yeah.
Good.
I wasn't going to be like, I'm not like, you know, like I can handle it, but that was a lot.
That's a lot, dude. That's insane.
That was intimidating. And so I just recently went to go see Fluffy at a meet and greet. Yeah. And he remembered me from Kill Tony. He was like, dude, you were ballsy. And I was like, I mean, I had no choice, like, you know. And then I told him, I was like, dude, I had to take a shit, man. He started laughing. Like, can you tell my nerves were on another level? Like, it was nuts.
Right. Yeah. And like, here's the thing. It's like, no one can blame you for that. That's an insane, like, level of stimulus that 99% of the population will never face. Like, having that type of, like, it's one thing to stand in front of 15,000 people. And like, if you're a singer, because then you could just lean into the music. It's another thing to like try to just make them laugh and be funny. Dude. Yeah. And I dare anyone, like everyone thinks they can be funny, but like, dude, do it on stage in front of random people that don't know who you are. Yeah. That's one level. But then 15,000 people that don't know who you are. And by the way, they're kind of looking for blood because that's how the show is formulated, where it's like, if you bomb, it gets more laughs than some people who kill. That's because they want to roast you. Like, you know, and that's just how his show is. That's fine. But afterwards, you just felt like shit and everything. And then you felt the shame. And then what happened with the Netflix thing? So,
the only cool thing that I'll say about everything that occurred was that a lot of people went up to me after, you know, at this the Moody Center and throughout, because on 6th Street we went to party and like I was getting stopped left and right and everybody was like, so I got named the Kill Tony Tit Girl.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Kill Tony New Year's Girl, something like that. And I was like, that's hilarious. And I felt great hearing that because I went alone and this was really hard to like face alone
Yeah, that is tough.
Super tough, dude. And like, I remember I was crying to strangers.
Aww.
You know, I felt like shit, you know, because I was ashamed. I was like, Stephanie, you've been saying this entire time you're never going to stoop low just to get somewhere. And that is what you did because you wanted it so bad, you know?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I learned from it. I, grew from it. The worst of all was that it did not get aired on Netflix.
That is crazy.
Me and 5 other bucket pools didn't get on. And what's crazy is like the first guy that got picked was excellent. His should have been aired.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like he did really good.
Really fucking good. He was the first bucket pool to like open up the show and fucking did amazing.
And they didn't air him?
He didn't get aired, and I'm just like, that makes no fucking sense to me.
So that's how
absolutely hilarious. I think he should have got the golden ticket. But yeah.
And after all of this, I know you said you're like, I hate that I had to stoop to that law. And here's the thing. Yeah. It's like there's so many things happening.
Yeah.
This is not one of those things I feel like you should hang your head low. Yeah. I think you take it as a learning experience. And it's probably for the best. How do you feel about it now?
I'm absolutely glad that it didn't fucking air, dude.
Because I remember when you told me this, and I was like super happy for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, good. Like, I'm glad that you're getting this exposure because that, you're fucking hilarious and you deserve it. But you're like, when you get on Netflix, you want it to be for
the right reason.
The right reason.
Yeah.
For the right titty reason. Yeah. Not the left
both
titty.
Not one. What was crazy is I had to prepare myself on how I was going to tell my mom.
Oh.
So this is before
So your parents
knowing,
didn't even know this.
No, this is before knowing if it was going to be aired or not. I had no idea if it was or wasn't.
Right.
So I'm, now home, and then I'm just like, fuck, dude, this thing's going to air soon. Like, I got to fucking tell them. So I'm having this conversation with my mom. I was like, oh, so, hey, Mom. And I was like, I got to tell you something. And I was like, I really wanted to get on Netflix. And, I asked. I'm like,
of course.
Having a conversation with my mom. And I was like, when I asked, I was like, can I show my boob? And they said yes. And then, well, Netflix said yes. And if I didn't show it, Mom, like, and she was like, well, did you show both of them?
What?
Yeah. And then I was just like, no, it was just one. And she was just like, okay, well, just don't tell your dad, And I was just like, oh my God, like, Mom, you're a fucking G, dude.
Mom's is like a freaking low key. She's straight up low key, just in your corner, dude.
Yes.
That's a real Latina mom.
Literally, she's like, okay, no le digas a tu papá. And I was just like, fuck, dude. Like, so again, at the end of the day, I'm glad it didn't get aired. I didn't want.
But here's the thing: did you know your name was gonna get pulled?
No, I had absolutely no idea. That was actually a surprise.
But so they pull your name ahead of time, and then you're like, I got it there. So would you have gotten on there had you shown your titty or not?
I don't know, but I felt like that was me cracking the code,
Wow.
Yeah, because the guy that I signed up with, he was the one that was like, you better have one hell of a pasty. And I was just like,
oh, shit. So
that's why I was like, did I crack the code or not? Like,
oh, boy. That means that they planned these bucket pools then.
I don't know, dude.
Well,
because it was still a surprise to me. I genuinely was surprised, because I'm watching Carrot Top perform. I'm, having a good time, ha, ha, ha. And this light flashes in my face. And I'm like, what the fuck am I getting kicked out for? And then it says my name. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, like it was genuinely a surprise. Do I feel it might have been a little planned just because I was like, hey, can I show a titty?
Oh, shit. That's controversial.
Yeah.
But hey, man, it goes to show you guys that not everything you see on TV is 100% real. So, I mean, look, good for you. I'm glad that you had the experience. I'm also glad that it didn't air on Netflix because I think you're going to be on there fucking anyways, and it's going to be there, when you crush it on a special. Dude, that was great. Let's go and wrap up this episode. Guys, once again, thank you guys for listening to Latino Podcast. Me and Stephanie are going to be performing. Tortarbie are going to be performing in Los Angeles, Saturday, May 2nd at the HaHa Comedy Club. In San Diego, May 14th at the American Comedy Co. So go ahead and get your tickets below, guys. That's been this episode. Do us a favor. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe for more podcasts. And we'll see you in the next video.